Hi guys! Okay, so I changed up my scenery for today. Hopefully the lighting is better, and I have my lovely Christmas tree. So today I thought I would just sorry my hair is like a mess, it's like in this bun. I didn't do much today. My hair is kind of dirty. Anyways, so I decided that I would do a video kind of just showing you guys like what everyday makeup I kind of use, and it's all drugstore makeup because I don't really feel a need to go to MAC and buy all this expensive makeup. I do buy all of my own makeup, but that's relatively why it is drugstore makeup, because I'm 14, so when I do make the little money, you know, yeah, okay. So I'm just going to start off with, this was actually given to me as a gift, and it's just a Smashbox, see that, Smashbox, eye palette in Encore. I don't know if you could see that or not, and it just has these really, don't mind the bottom one right here, but it just has some really nice bronzy shades. See if you can see that. It's right at the mirror. Just some really nice bronzy shades, and I mainly just use that because it does have the mirror. That's basically what I use it for. Okay, yeah. Getting on to like face stuff, I use a Neutrogena face wipe to clear off my makeup. I don't really wear foundation just because I have acne prone skin, and I find that it clogs up my pores, and I don't really like the cakey feeling that you get from drugstore foundations. Also, I don't have the time of day to put on foundation all over my face. But I just don't feel the need. I don't feel like it's worth it to go out and buy a really expensive foundation. So I just use concealer. I always use Maybelline concealer because I do have an e.l.f. concealer, and I use a beauty blender that I just get from Claire's or any place, you know, because I like beauty blenders more than foundation brushes or whatever. So these are the two different concealers that I use. I actually got this one today. It is Super Stay 24 by Maybelline, and it's in the lightest shade Ivory, and so is this one, this e.l.f. concealer. You can't really see the name, but it's down here. And this is also the lightest shade, but when I put it on, it comes off. I don't know why you can't see that. Okay. You see that? It comes off very, very orange on my skin, and I have very fair skin, so it doesn't really work out for me, and when it blends in, it does blend in fairly well. I just don't, but it still leaves an orange tint to my skin, and I don't really like that, no. So I use this, and the Maybelline Super Stay 24 works really well on me. I love Maybelline concealer. Just throwing everything on my couch because my Christmas tree is not near my couch. For powder, I just use Maybelline Fit Me in 235, and for some reason you can't see that. Let me try to fix that. There you go. That's a little better. I just use that with a brush, a big fluffy powder brush that I got from Target, and it is an e.l.f. Professional Total Face brush, and it was relatively cheap. It was probably like $1 or $2, but with the cheaper brushes, you may not like the texture of them if you're used to the more expensive brushes, but I would buy, if you do buy the cheap brushes like I do, I would change them out pretty often, maybe about a month or two. With my beauty blender, I change it every 3 to 4 months. I buy a new one. What I do for my eyebrows. So probably the most important part, even though my eyebrows aren't done right now, is upside down. I use the e.l.f. eyebrow kit, and it just comes with a gel and a powder. As you can see, this is the powder, and the darker one, is the gel. And it comes with a brush to put both of those on, but I just don't have them with me right now. And I actually use a you know, like the flat brushes to do, the angled brush to do your eyebrows. I use a paintbrush, which is terrible, but it was all I had, and I haven't actually went out and took the time of day to buy an actual eyebrow brush. So this is what we have. Also for eyebrows, I don't really remember what this is, but I got it in a kit of 3. There is blue, purple, and pink. And these are eyebrow shaver things, if that makes any sort of sense to you. I will get closer. Right now I'm using the pink one, and it's just like this. It's fairly dangerous, so don't shave your eyebrows off. It's just like this, and it is a shaver, and you just use it. I just use it on the top of my eyebrows and go down, and it gets rid of the hair very, very well. I like these a lot. They came in a set with 3, so I got 3 of them, and it was only like $2 from Walmart, which I think is really good. Okay, moving on. If I do use any sort of eyeshadow, which I don't usually, but if I do, I use the e.l.f. Professional Eyeshadow Brush and the e.l.f. Professional Blending Brush. So they're just your regular fluffy brush and eyeshadow. Moving on to tight lining my eyes. I do tight line my eyes, and I use Maybelline New York Expert Wear in Velvet Black. And it just comes in this red tube, and when you open it, you just roll up the eyeliner, and I just tight line my eyes with that. Moving on to eyeliner, which is same kind of like tight lining. I use, yet again, Maybelline. Maybelline Master Duo by Eye Studio, which is just a liquid eyeliner, but it kind of takes some getting used to, and it's very weird because when you open it, you have this, oops, dotted my skin, this thick side of the brush, and then if you turn it sideways, it goes skinny. And to get the actual product on the brush, you have to put it back in and shake it, and you'll hear the little ball. And that's what I do for eyeliner. I usually do winged eyeliner. Moving on to our last 3 products. I just use this. You could use anyone, obviously, but I just use this eyelash curler. It's gold, and then it has pink like accessory to it. I just got this from Forever 21 in a packet, because literally the only thing I've ever bought from Forever 21 is this eyelash curler and this makeup bag with cats on it. So yeah. So for the last thing that I do, which is eyelashes, I have 2 eyelash things that I use. I do use them for top and bottom, but this one I usually use just for my top lashes. I have very long lashes, so it's hard to find a mascara that will work best on them and not clump them up, because since they're so long, you can tell they get really, really, really clumpy, like easily. But I just use the Maybelline New York Pumped Up Colossal Volume Express. Comes in this pink tube with gold embroidery on it, and the brush is fairly fat, so I find that all mascaras clump up my lashes very easily, so what I do is, like on the weekends, or I'll try to plan out and see which days I'm not going out so I can know not to put any makeup on that day, because if I, you know, like, I'm sorry I keep like being zoomed in and then zoomed out, but my camera wants to shut off and I'm like, oh my god, no. So anyways, I usually try to go about 1 or 2 days out of the week without wearing any mascara, because otherwise my eyelashes clump a lot and then they fall out, and I don't want them to fall out because that would look really weird if you didn't have any eyelashes. So what I use for the bottom of my lash is this purple tube by CoverGirl, which I have no idea why you can't see the name. But yeah, it just comes in this purple tube, and it is the Lash Blast Fusion. Try saying that 12 times fast. And it just comes in this very kind of short bristled brush. And I do use this for my top lashes sometimes as well, but I just find that it gets very clumpy. So yeah, that is basically what I'll kind of use on an everyday basis of my makeup. Everything is fairly cheap. I think the most expensive thing in all of there may have been like the eyelash curler, which I think I got for like 10 bucks or anything, but it's just like, if you're a girl who likes makeup but you're on a budget, these are some of the drugstore makeups that I recommend that work fairly well for me. And I like them, and they're fairly cheap, so I think if you're a girl on a budget, you should definitely get these because they are good makeup products for drugstore makeup. So yeah, please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!